Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. It is Friday, and I went to bed early. I was in bed around 11:30, which meant 5 o'clock. I was wide awake, but that was too early to be up, so I was just flip-flopping side to side, wide awake, bored out of my mind until it was closer to 6 a.m. Then I got up. So I've been out of bed for a long time. I'm awake, I'm alive, it's a good thing. I'm kind of behind-ish because, that's just the way I am. It takes me a while to wake up sometimes. I mean, I can start to talk the very moment I wake up. My mouth does not require my brain to be functioning in any way, shape, or form. In fact, that used to drive my wife crazy. She was the type of person that for the first 45 minutes after waking up, she went, or But I would open up my eyes and go, wow, I can hear birds outside, and just immediately start talking. It took 45 minutes for an hour for my brain to wake up too, but my mouth would just immediately start. So I don't need a ton of input from my brain to be able to start talking. So if I'm talking and talking and talking, doesn't necessarily mean I'm awake. It just means I am metabolizing. Thumbs up for that. Unfortunately, I have a kind of a point on the cartilage of my nose right inside of there, and my sleep mask is really pressing hard on that, and so now my nose is even redder than always. It's not a zit. I've explained how when you have pressure on your body, your skin, just like your entire body, needs blood to live. And when you have pressure on your body, say glasses pressing right in the corner of your nose, or if you're sitting in a chair, or if you have a sleep mask that presses against your nose, or a strap that goes across the back of your neck to hold the mask to your face, you're supposed to move every 2 hours to give the part of your body that wasn't having blood flow. You don't do that, you get pressure sores. When you're sleeping, you can't change that mask. So that red spot isn't a zit coming in. No, that's where the skin has been dying. That is the beginning of a pressure sore. Anytime you have a red spot, like if you've been sitting or something's been laying on a limb, or you've been doing push-ups, anytime you're putting pressure down and you get a red mark from that, that's the beginning of a pressure sore. You've got extra blood in your body part right there, wherever it happens to be, because there was damage done. Your skin was dying. So it's rushing blood in there to help all the tissues regenerate and recuperate. So yay. Yeah, and yay for the strap across the back of my neck that gets all red all day. Thumbs up. On a thoroughly, well, not thoroughly, but the human condition sort of thing, I was talking with my housemates last night, and it really was sore on my back. Not a chronic pain sort of thing, but really acute and on the surface. So I reached back, and I've mentioned before, and I know, again, it's kind of gross, but it's the human condition. I get big old boils on parts of my body, so, like primarily my legs or on my back. Way up high here, where I press up against my chair cushion thing, I got a big old boil coming in. And boils aren't like zits. I mean, they're like a zit, and then I guess it's kind of a minor infection right where it is, but it doesn't come to a head. You don't pop it. In fact, with mine, if you popped it, there would just be blood, because I get like big blood pockets where the boils are. So yay. Doesn't happen often. I don't always have them, and I'll go years between. But oy vey. That one hurts. Just have to touch it. I mean, it's right on the surface, but it's a boil. Thumbs up. And I did want to thank many, many people. I did make a I need help video, and I posted that yesterday. It's gotten a lot of views. It's gotten a lot of comments, primarily positive. We live in a society. And so there are people out there that, because I'm not poor, anybody who is poor because they choose to be, is poor because they're lazy, is poor because insert really terrible excuse here. So they don't show up to express sympathy. They don't show up to express, hey, here's how you can help yourself. They don't show up to say, I would like to help. They show up to say, you are not really poor. You own some things. You could sell everything you own. You're not poor. Or go out and get a job like everybody else. Doesn't matter that in the United States right now, even able-bodied young people are having difficulty getting jobs. So who's going to hire an aging, broken man to do something? I can't do physical labor. I can only stand for less than an hour, and then I'm done for the day. I can stand and walk for 2 hours, and then I'm done for the day. Who's going to hire that? When I go to Walmart, young people are out. When I say young, I mean even in their 30s, young 30s, 20s, possibly even some people in their young 40s are out doing the physical stuff. The people that are my age are doing things like, well, they're getting rid of checkers. There used to be like 20 check stands. Now there's like 5. And 5 checkers, the rest is self-checkout. So there's checker where I'd have to stand, and then after 20 minutes, my job would be done, and I couldn't do anything else for the rest of the day. Or I could go up and be like one of those people that stands in the self-checkout area. Standing in the self-checkout area, where after 20 minutes, my day is done. And I can't just sit in regular things. Like, they provide stools for some of the places. I've seen one stool. I can't sit on a stool. My back is so broken. I have to sit in this is a lumbar support chair. And on top of that, because even though it's lumbar support, even though my back goes like this, curves inward as I'm facing that way, and there's a cushion that pushes into my back like that from the chair itself, it still feels like there's not only nothing there, but it's negative, a hole, and my back is hurting. I have to use another one of these back cushion things. And even at that, after a few hours, I am done. I've got to get up and move. I can't sit. It hurts too much. I wouldn't be able to sit on just a bar stool. And that's all that I've ever seen provided. I've never gone to college except for community college, like right after high school, and I took math because I was terrible at math. Sure, I worked for 4 years in an office while in the Air Force. I got out in 1986. I don't have any office training. Go get a job, they say. Stop being poor. I'm in a small town of less than 10,000 people. Downtown is dying. Things are closing every single day. There is Walmart. I can work for 20 minutes standing at Walmart? I mean, they hire just part-time, but I don't think they hire in 20-minute to an hour chunks, so I'd like to work, but this is, especially since I've talked about it, it's just more poor shaming. They're not coming to help. They're coming in to shame me for being poor and needing help. Now, I am so appreciative of absolutely everybody that has left me either a kind comment or has made donations. I have had some donations coming in. They're mostly small. There is one large donation that is coming in. That's going to bring me up to 0. So that is awesome. I cannot remember who it was. I was just looking through my email this morning, and there was just you're getting this is coming in. So that was very nice. I mean, I am getting closer and closer to being able to float for another month. I, unfortunately, because of my depression, I got a, what? That's from my strap, I think. I have the paralysis of depression. If you are depressed, you know this feeling. You're like a deer in headlights. You can see the car coming for you, but you can't move. When you're depressed, it is hard to do anything, and I have been depressed my whole life. I've been recovering from the death of my wife 5 years ago. I have been recovering from the death of my mother a year ago. I'm trying. I'm doing my best, and I'm trying to find stuff. I'm into systems. I'm making calls. I'm getting food from the food banks. Banks. Boy, I wish there's one food bank. I'm getting food from the food bank. I have people that have helped. I'm actually eating food. I mean, I've been able to eat spaghetti these past couple days. Thank you so much, Marilee Kashiro. It is a very, very good thing. Greatly appreciated. It's better than just eating potatoes. Now, the funny thing was, the other night, the night before, is that the way it runs, when it's 2 nights before? I wanted something besides just potatoes, because I've been eating potatoes for 2 months, and then it's like this the past week and some, I've had non-potato food, and it's nice. So, remember what I was talking about. This is the bad part about fibromyalgia. I mean, you can just have what you're talking about, just, it's like a hand goes into your brain, grabs what's going on, and goes, and then it's out. Food. Yes. I wanted to have non-potato food. There we are. The food bank had given me food. I had some frozen food in the freezer, and I made some hash browns, and it wasn't until I was putting ketchup on the hash browns that I went, all I did was make more potatoes, since hash browns are made out of potatoes. So that was silly. I felt very silly. I didn't feel bad or anything like that, because it's still food, and that was good, and it tasted nice, because I really like ketchup. For whatever reason, I have been a big ketchup fan my whole life, probably because of all the sugar in it. I mean, I hate tomatoes. I don't hate tomatoes. I hate the taste of fresh tomatoes. Don't like that taste at all. Cooked tomatoes, that's okay. Ketchup, that's fine. Tomato paste, that's awesome. Tomato sauce, great. None of that tastes like fresh tomatoes. The fresh tomato taste just, can't take it. Tomatoes themselves are fine and awesome and good. It's just that taste. So I love ketchup, and it's awesome, and it's actually, if you could find lower sugar ketchup, it's not bad for you. It's pretty good. They used to market it, the snake oil salesman, as a cure-all. Thumbs up for that. But it was nice. It was nice having tasty, baked type potato stuff. Baked as in, it was hash browns with the seasonings, and then put underneath the elements in the stove. Our stove came with the apartment, and it's terrible. There's 4 heating elements on top, and they're all kind of dangerous and barely work. And then the elements inside burn really, for the stove actually part, just burn hot. It's terrible. I had a stove. My wife bought us a stove, and it's destroyed, and I said we could use it, and they said nah, now doesn't matter anymore. So yay. But the main thing is, I just wanted to thank people for watching my video, and thank everybody that has contributed. I did have to laugh. Somebody went and donated €5, which is really nice, very awesome. Even $1, €1, even the smallest amount that anyone can donate is appreciated and taken with, thanks and humility. But the thing was, after GoFundMe took their hit, they said, we're sending you $420. So I was like, hey, nice. So yay. Anyway, though, that was just silly, and it made me smile. So I've yammered on for about a lot of things. I cannot speak English sometimes. As stated, my mouth does not need my brain to run. I've got this video, I've got a bunch of stuff, but that's not what I was talking about. I'm apologizing for my brain now. But I have opened 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. Quite a few comments, quite a few, about half of them hashtag Mr. Beast. So, yeah, but tons of comments. Like I said, 99% have been positive. It's only been that 1% that has been abusive, and that's the type of comment that I don't keep in my comment section. If you want to disagree with me violently, as long as you're not abusive, that's fine. Comment will stay up. I may not, thumbs up it or reply to it, but I'm not going to take it down because it's not abusive. You're abusive, boom, immediate trash can, or you're just, nope, you're ignored on the channel. Abuse, no. Anything that's not abuse, yeah, I'll keep it up there. That's fine. But as stated, I've opened 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people, even though it's, if I mispronounce the username, my apologies. And it is a range of 20 to 25, because even though I'm kind of American Sign Language with my fibro, you've already seen it in work. Thumbs up for that. And I'm not reading them right now. I'm going to read them afterward. Thumbs up each one I do. Answer as many as I can for right now. I'm just thank you for having taken the time to have left me a comment. So calling up my Chrome, we have It's Muds. Thank you very, very much. And then we have You Snerd. Is that how it's pronounced? It's you, and then it's like Snoerd. I have no idea how it's pronounced, but thank you very, very much. It is appreciated. And then we have Cherry Dahmer. Thank you very, very much. And Abigail, thumbs up and thank you. And we have Cherry Dashmer, greatly appreciated. Chiba, thank you very, very much. And we have April, thumbs up and thank you. Shuka Shiomi, I am nowhere close, but thank you very, very much. It is appreciated. And John Anderson, thank you. Smurf, greatly appreciated. And actually, I did read this comment earlier, and that's a very good idea. I do need to go talk to my rental people. I haven't done that yet. Lex Demesthenes, thank you very, very much. And we have Isu Ron, thank you very, very much. Poor Irish bastard Chris. I like the name. I like the name you've got there. I wish I could do a better Irish accent. I used to be able to do a really good Dublin accent, but right now it's really too stereotypical, and I'm sorry about that. Let's see, we have Fight God, thumbs up and thank you. And then we have High Riser with a whole bunch of digits and not much actual vowels. Tobias Gerhardt, thumbs up and thank you. And Not Now, Not Ever, thumbs up, it is appreciated. William Moyer, appreciated. And Ice Damon, thank you very, very much. And then we have Conrad Weaver, thumbs up and thank you. The Traveling Merchant, thumbs up and thank you. Then we have Junior Rosales, 100, thumbs up and thank you. Trey West, I think I just did that one twice, but that's okay. Navivi's video game shit posting and more. I sure hope I'm close with the first part of that, but thank you very, very much. It is appreciated. And last but not least, Nicholas Philippe. Greatly appreciated, each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. It is appreciated. Thank you so very, very much. And now, Jaeger fighting form, praying mantis. I have various links down below. If you could check out my Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. And I do mean that. If you cannot donate and help me out financially, good wishes are nice and appreciated. Thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. My views have been just nose diving over, well, the past 2 years. So anybody that watches is greatly appreciated. Well, shuckle my duckle. I got this video. I've got at least a game video. I have to make more song mutilation videos. Do you people want to see any more of those? Or has everybody just been silent going, whew, at least he's not doing those anymore? Let me know if you'd like to know more. I mean, see more, because I like doing them and I think they're cool. Definitely a thumbs up. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you all on the flip side, and every single person that has donated, every single person that has left me a kind comment, you are all appreciated very, very much. It is awesome, and I hope you all, every single one of you, have the best possible day that you can have. It is a good thing.